Hey guys, Moxicity here, and welcome back to Buzz Lightyear of Star Command for the PlayStation 1. In the last episode we did all of Joad, and in this episode we are going to do Flamar and take on Gravitina. Enjoy the cutscene.
I am Gravitina, the mistress of mass and all of its attraction, and I have a crush on you.
So apparently she has a crush on us. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. I think you'll be able to find out in this altercation.
Buzz, does it have to come to this?
There's only room in my life for one lady, Star Command.
No one refuses me.
Alright, so vehicle of the level that we start off with is the jet bike. If you hold down the X button, you'll go faster than usual. But it burns through your fuel quicker. So just bear that in mind. Okay, so this is the arc laser. This weapon shoots out lightning out of the weapon itself. And it just can get any airborne enemies, things like that. As you can clearly see, I was able to get that enemy from up in the air. This next weapon is the plasma gun. Fires bolts of plasma, a considerable rate of speed there. And it's really good for things like that. That one is my favorite. That one is the ice gun. The ice gun is one of my favorite weapons. Although I don't really get to see it as much, when I do get to see it, it's a weapon that I go back and grab. Just basically shoots a mist of ice, and it's very powerful. And I think it upgrades twice. And it just lengthens the spray. Because the range on it is pretty mediocre, to say the least. Alright, so as you can tell, I can take out enemies pretty quickly. Now I have a rocket launcher. The rocket launcher is another good weapon. Don't really use it as often as I would hope, mostly because of the fact that it just never hits the target. You have to. It's medium range, and I'm not good with medium range weapons. Now I have a proximity bomb item with timers. That's the item that I just picked up. This one here. So I shoot it out, and it basically sits there until it timer is up and it blows up. So, okay weapon. I never use it, but I just grab it sometimes because I feel like it. So, if you come back here, you can upgrade stuff too. I think the proximity bombs upgrade twice. I'm not 100% sure on that. So this red shield that I have on right now protects me from fire damage. Not all fire damage though. Like enemy fire and stuff like that is not protected. It's protected, but it only has a certain amount of time. So it's an alright shield. The blue one that I picked up in the first one makes me traverse on water. So that one is pretty good too. So as I said, there's the explaining of everything. We're gonna make it, don't worry. So, we made it. Now, if you don't make it before, they start off with a full health bar as always, so sometimes I will pick and choose when I do it because I might just have enough credits to get me by. The fact that I don't need all that. But, yeah, I just basically will pick up these. Whatever you do, do not step on that. I don't know. Sometimes I just jump over stuff and I just still hit the lava, but I don't care. Yeah, that too. If you're on a ledge and you jump toward a ledge and grab it, you don't always do it with every single one. But sometimes you will grab an edge and pull yourself up. And that can really help you out tremendously. So yeah. So all the weapons in this game are pretty good. You haven't seen all of them yet, though. There's one that I really like the best. That one, I think, is the homing plasma gun. That one is awesome. Yeah, that one's amazing. I like that one the most. Because it literally just homes in on the targets. And it upgrades twice, and when you upgrade it twice, it basically does a lot more damage, and you can fire more shots out. That's normally what happens when you upgrade it. It normally, like for the arc laser, it makes it so it shoots out like 3 beams at once. Like the plasma gun, it obviously fires out more bullets in a row than it does if you only got it once. Just things like that. So we got everything that we could from the boss itself. We got all the medals. Let's save here. And now we have to do the time trial and the XR missions. So let's do those.
Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. No time to lose. Let's get busy. Lightyear out. To infinity and beyond!
Alright, let's get on this thing here. And then let's get on this. Grab these. So we can traverse over onto the other sides here. Ugh. Okay, so these things are a real pain in the ass. What they will do is they will just latch onto your head, and all your controls are reversed when they grab onto you. Be careful for the cracks on the side there. They will give you damage if you land on it. But other than that, just go the path I'm going. And you're there before you know it. Easy. Just straightforward. I think that one's actually a lot easier than the Joad one, and to be honest with you, it is, because it's not so narrow. You have more room to move around. In Joad, you barely had any room to move at all. And the fences, the corners of the fences will catch you and stop you right in your tracks, which I hate. But that was easier done than said, to be honest. Alright. So we got that one taken care of, and now we're going to do XR, and XR is pretty easy too. I know where all the pieces are. When you see vehicles, grab them, because even if they cost something but you can afford it, you know, it's worth grabbing. Especially in missions like this, where you might not necessarily need it at that moment, but it could save you a lot of time. Like that, for example, saves me a lot of time because I would have to like go around it, and I hate doing that. As you can probably see, I just take a lot of damage but keep moving, because I don't need to worry about my health in levels like this, but later on I'm gonna need to. Make sure you grab that one, and then come back over here. I can walk all over that without taking any damage because it's fire shield or heat shield. Alright, so this one, you want to go off the beaten path here. That's the only thing that I have for you, is go off the beaten path right over there. And he will be right there, and the last piece will be there. Trust me, I don't know how many times I missed that piece growing up. I missed that piece a lot. It was always frustrating when I found out that piece was always there. I was like, oh my god. I was doing the second Flamar level, and I remember missing a whole bunch of pieces, and then I just recently did that one, and I knew where the pieces were. And yeah, I kept running out of gas for my hoverboard every time, and then I went that path, and I was able to keep the gas going, which was fantastic. So I didn't even know. I was surprised. So Flamar is done, and in the next level we are doing is Canis Lunis, but we won't do that until the next part, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe as usual, and I will see you in episode 3. Peace.